go live, baby. Testing 1, 2. Okay. Peace and love to everybody who's going to watch this live. We are currently live in the beautiful state of South Carolina, and currently we are in the town, the lovely, beautiful town. Okay, yeah, everything is working good. We are in my wife's ancestral homeland, the homeland that used to have the worst mosquitoes, but we do have a winner that surpassed the worst mosquitoes in the whole entire world, family. Now, this place that I'm in right now held the title for the worst mosquitoes in the entire world, but there is a new champion, and we're gonna get into that a little later. But we are in the ancestral homeland of my beautiful wife, Earhart, South Carolina, and I got to introduce you to the one and only lovely and beautiful wife currently in the building. That's right. Yes. And we got our lovely daughter Ayla, who is currently in the building as well.
How are you? I'm sorry, the mosquito took me out.
That's right. Yeah. And I forgot to start with the music. So hold on, family. Yeah. Yeah. 1 second. Just give us 1 second. Yeah. Okay. There we go. Yeah, the next time I'm gonna start off with the music. Is it? You know what? It's been a long time since we all been together, and we kind of hype right now. So here we go, family. We got the music going. That's right. Y'all know how we do it. Yeah. So today we have a special show for you today because we've been up and down the United States of America as a family, the different states that we lived in. We started in Philly. That's where me and my lovely wife met. And from there, we moved to Florida, Tampa, Florida. Why are you laughing? We moved to Tampa, Florida. Oh, Pennsylvania, yeah. I said state, didn't I? The beautiful city of brotherly love, Philadelphia. From there, we moved to Florida, Tampa, Florida, and we also lived in Clearwater, Florida. Yes. And then we moved back to Philly. So those are the only two states we lived in together. But as individuals, I lived in a lot of different states. Jersey. My wife lived in Jersey too, but we weren't together. I lived in California for a little bit, San Diego. I lived in Las Vegas for a tad bit. I lived in Connecticut for a little bit. And I also lived in I live some other places, but I can't think of it now. I live in a lot of different towns and everything like that. Um, yeah, so lovely wife, could you please tell us some of the states that you lived in?
I have lived in, of course, South Carolina, where I was born and raised. I moved to New Jersey. I was with my cousin for a while. It was almost a year. Then I moved to, that was North Jersey. And then I lived in Pennsylvania, Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. And then I lived in Tampa, Florida, Clearwater, Florida. Then back to Pennsylvania. Yeah.
Nice. Yeah, that's right. And we got Ayla in the building. That's right.
Like lived in like Philly and Florida and South Carolina.
That's right. So you live in South Carolina, and how do you like South Carolina?
I like the balance. It's nice. People are very nice down here. Yeah. You got the city-ish vibe in some areas, because you got different parts of South Carolina. It's not just like one place. Some places are more city-y than others. And then you got the deep country.
Yeah.
Where we're at right now.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely.
So, yes.
Now, not just living in certain states. I've visited quite a few states across the U.S. Since I was a child up until adulthood. So I visited many places within the U.S. as well. So not just living, but had the pleasure of visiting states in the Midwest and the West Coast, most of the East Coast. I've frequented, and so some really nice places to visit here in the States.
Yes.
Yeah, definitely. Definitely. And the beautiful thing about the states is every state is completely different. Like North Carolina is different from South Carolina, and everywhere is different. And when you go around, you notice like the vibe in every state is different. Now when I'm up north on the East Coast, I'm usually like Philly, Delaware. Um, I don't hit Jersey too much unless I visit my grandmother who lives in Jersey. But and shout out to my grandmother. Um, but yeah, I'm usually like in the Philadelphia area. And as a family, we spent a lot of time in Philadelphia. And the thing with Philadelphia is that it's a beautiful it's a very vibey city. Like it's a nice vibe when it comes to creativity, music, poetry. If you do that, it's a real soulful city. Philly is known to be like a real soulful kind of city and things like that. I feel like I want to have y'all in the screen too as I'm talking, but
Oh,
and Philly is like um, it can be like a little dangerous at times. Depending on where you at and what you're doing. And if you don't know the city, it can be dangerous. But if you know the city, you know where to go and where not to go and things of that nature, and know what to do and what not to do. And it's not too bad. It's not crazy, crazy. But what was you saying, babe?
No, I say it has changed. I moved up north in 2003. So it definitely has changed. And like you said, there's certain, it's according to where you are. You know, you got to be careful wherever you are. But it has changed a bit. It's different. Yeah, because I remember back in the day, a lot of the spots that used to be frequent with the music and the poetry is not there anymore. So
True.
it is different. It is different. Yeah, in some aspects.
Yeah. Yeah, and from what I see, like the music scene isn't really how it used to be.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
Mm-hmm.
it's a lot different. Now I didn't this time back. I didn't really chill in Philly too much. I was doing a lot, getting a lot of business done. But our people still cool there. From what I see, everybody just working, hustling, and trying to get that money to pay bills, rent, or look fly, whatever. But everybody is busy. It's a busy country. And I say busy, and out here in America, it's normal to be busy, but moving around the world like we do, we see like how people live differently. Like everybody is not busy like that in every single country. Some countries people be just chilling, when they work, when they have to work. Most of the time it's just you have a lot of free time and downtime. But here, everybody is like an everyday thing. You got to keep working and working and working so you can stay ahead or stay right there and get your bills and stuff paid like that.
yes.
Yeah, but it's a lot more faster in Philly from what I see than down here in Columbia. So Ayla, now you went to school in Philly and you went to school here. Now I know you were real young going to school in Philly, but how was that experience as going to school in Philadelphia?
Yes, yes. I was a youngin', ladies and gentlemen. I went to school in Philly till I was like, well, what was it?
Or fifth grade.
Second grade, and we moved, and I came back for fourth grade and fifth grade.
Mm.
I had Bert. But yeah, it was nice. It's different. Like we had uniforms. It was a charter school. Stuff was run a little different, but it was good. It was fun. I was young. Schools up north though, depending on like when you in the city, it's not that much room. So like me, like the gym was indoors, and had a little cute little gym. But it was elementary school, so it's not gonna be like I don't know. But yeah, it was chill. Um, the kids were pretty cool. Of course, you anywhere any school you go, you got the crazy kids that you had doing stuff. But yeah, the teachers were cool though to make sure you got it together. You had to have some tough teachers because up north the kids or anywhere, kids be just a little rough. But especially up north, it's a lot different. We up north, we a little tougher, I guess you could say.
Hmm.
I said you had to make sure you got a strong teacher in there. So, but yeah, it was cool. It was cool. And then here I went to high school in Columbia, South Carolina. That was nice. Senior year.
Mhm.
Yeah. So that was different. It was a different experience. A lot bigger, a lot more land. We got football fields, basketball
Mm.
court in the school, darn baseball field and stuff. I ain't never seen nobody play the baseball. But that's not the point. it was nice, you know, cafeteria and stuff. You get yeah, it was just it was a bigger school. Like I went to one of the biggest schools actually.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's one of the big schools. It was a 4A school. Yeah, it was a big school. It was a lot of students in there.
That's a big one.
It was a big school.
Nice.
So yeah, it was nice. You know, kids cool. I mean, like I said, anywhere you go, you got the cool kids, cool students, the ones that's drawn. If you're from Philly, you know what that means. So you got that everywhere. I would say the difference, you know, I mean, of how the kids are up here. Um,
I'm trying to see what it look like them.
I feel like up north, like I said, we're a lot tougher. A little could be a bit more aggressive. Like them kids up there,
Yeah, I
you
think
got one wrong, say something wrong. They ready. Down here, there'll be a lot more like people talking stuff. People fight now. Maybe they're fighters out here. They are fighters. Like yeah,
That's everywhere.
but it's everywhere.
So I gotta ask the lovely wife, because my wife is a teacher,
Yeah.
and she also been to school down here, and she also taught here and taught in Philly. So from your experience being a teacher and seeing how schools are ran and everything, um, how were the schools different between up north and down here in the south?
So I enjoyed my experiences teaching up north and down south. But the biggest difference that I noticed as an educator is that the schools down south that I have taught in, we had more options with outdoor spaces. So in the city, the schools I taught at, they had to, like, let's say we had a basketball, it was one particular school that I taught at, then there was a basketball team, but then they had to go to another school to do practicing because they didn't have a gym.
Yeah.
So, but down here, you know, the campuses are really large. They'll have like a gym, you have a baseball field, a football field, a track, a soccer field. It's just a lot more space that they make readily available for sports and for outdoor activities. But unfortunately, some of the schools, and I'm gonna say all of them, some of the schools in the cities don't have. It's just like concrete. You go in a building, you're in the building the whole day. Kids want to go out. There was one particular school that had a park across the street, so we would take the kids to the park. That was in Philly, but that was one thing that was I thought was missing that our kids need. Now there are some schools that did have that, but those are the larger schools in different districts, according to where you are. Maybe in the suburbs they had things like that, but that was one thing that I do notice that was a big, big, big difference. Because in the South they tend to be more into sports. They're very heavy into like football. It's a big thing in the South. So football, baseball, gotta have those things, you know. So even the school that I attended as a child, like in high school, we even had a golf. Yeah, they had the golf. They had a golf team. They had I think they had some schools even had swim teams, you know what I mean? So stuff like that. So it's like more options for like activities, extracurricular activities and sports. Yeah.
Yeah,
Big
definitely
difference.
that.
But that's not to say the kids were any different or any slower.
Yeah.
It's just that aspect was missing.
Yeah, definitely not that fact. Because anywhere
in the urban schools.
Yeah.
So if you had a chance to do it all over again and go to a high school, would you rather go to a high school up north in Philly, or would you rather go to a high school down here in the South?
Me?
Both of you.
Me, I enjoyed my high school experience. I really did. I enjoyed it. There was always something going on, and I was the president of the SGA, so I was president of the student body. My senior year. So
I'm talking about nowadays,
but
like right
nowadays,
now, not back then. Right now.
I would still want to attend high school down south.
Oh yeah, why?
Yeah, because of those things, because of the options, because of being able to go outside and do different things. Because when you don't have those options, you're in the building all day trying to make do with the spaces that are inside.
So you telling me in Philadelphia, the children aren't allowed to go outside?
The school that I taught, one of the schools that I taught at, there was no, the campus was pretty much a building, right? And there was no outdoor space for like football or, you know, like because everything was indoors. Like you might have a gym, but that was for like basketball and other things, maybe volleyball, but like being able to go outside. I love going outside. So being able to go outside,
Mm.
it's like a big difference, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Mm. How
Mhm.
about you, Ayla? Would you rather go to school, high school, if you had to do it again in
Mhm.
Philly or down here in Columbia?
Down here. Yep, because like she said too, like even when we had gym class and stuff, even the days like when we would just be inside doing our drills, and but days they say, all right, we're going out to the track. Yes, I love going out to the track because
Mhm.
yeah, and you can get more, you get your fresh air, the sunlight, like you need that stuff.
Yeah.
Being in the building all day, like,
Mm.
ugh,
Mhm.
we
Yeah.
love stuff like that. So that definitely, and then you have pep rallies and stuff. Like we used to have the football games and stuff. That was fun. Like what? Go to the football games, seeing everybody out there. They had food trucks and stuff out there. It was nice.
Right.
Fun.
And see, basketball tends to be a very popular sport up north.
Yeah,
Down south, it's football.
it's football.
It's
Okay.
gridiron football, so you got to have a football field.
Mm-hmm.
They're
Got
very
to.
big on
They don't play
football
by that.
and baseball. Very big.
Even our team is big. Like people
Yeah.
always,
So
yeah,
funding, they
yeah,
are
don't play
serious
by
about that.
They will,
Yeah.
they'll take most of the funding for the
Mhm.
football if they got to.
Yeah.
Hey,
So
Mm.
yeah.
Nice. So one thing I noticed here down south is that the cost of things are a lot cheaper than up north. When it comes to because I eat at the Waffle House a lot, and I've noticed because I always get the same meal,
Mhm.
and what I usually get is like $18. But I got the same thing. Yeah, $18 for one meal. I know, but I get the same thing down here,
Mm-hmm.
and it's $15. So I'm like,
Mhm.
it's a $3 difference on that. You know, I think the cost of living is a lot cheaper.
Yeah, gas.
Gas is cheaper too.
I think yeah, I think so. I heard
Yeah.
North
Like
gas some states $3.
what are you guys paying if any of you are up north? What are
Yes.
you paying per gallon? Because I saw it was last week. It was like $2 and like 59 cents or 2.50 something like that.
Some days it be
Two,
good.
yeah,
284
per
for
gallon
gas.
down
Yeah.
here. So I don't know what it is.
It's a little higher up there. I was paying like 284 a gallon or
Okay.
something like that.
Okay.
Yeah, it's under $3.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
The
Yeah.
high end would be like 260, 270 a gallon, but I've seen 250.
And that's in Delaware.
Two,
I was paying that.
252.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah. Now
Somebody
Delaware,
said 319. Wow.
319. It's
Carla
319.
D. Thank you, Carla D.
Okay.
That's why I've considered coming south.
Yeah.
Okay.
Also, we're gonna invite some people in the room in case you wanna talk to the Nomads.
Mhm.
I'm gonna put this in the chat. There we
In
go.
Maryland. Okay. She said in Maryland.
Let me
Yeah,
see.
that area I heard the gas is high.
Yeah.
Maryland, DC, Virginia, I heard
Yes.
the gas is so high.
Let me put in a. All right, there we go. Yeah, I put the link in the chat if
Yes.
you want to call in and talk to the Nomads. As you can see, we got Ayla in the building. Ayla hasn't been in the building for a minute.
Mhm.
Yeah, it's so lovely being with our daughter Ayla. Yeah,
The glass
that
is
was a
clinking.
beautiful thing.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, I know
Yeah.
my baby. I miss her. We miss her so much.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's just good to be in her presence, just to be around her and to
Good.
love upon her and vice versa. So
Hey, what's up, Tony Africa? Peace to the family.
shout out to
Yeah.
Tony. All right.
Yeah.
And peace to all our family.
Everybody.
Yeah.
Shout out to Bernie Mills and Panther Walk, Carla D. Shout out to you guys that are in the chat. Thank you for
Yeah.
checking in on us. Yeah.
Definitely.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Right.
And one thing I had to say because we did a live, I think when we were in Zambia,
Mm-hmm.
and we were talking about what country had the worst mosquitoes. And I'm gonna just go with the five top. I think it was Cambodia.
Yes.
That was
Number
up there. I
one.
think that was number two. That wasn't number one for me.
That was up there.
The Cambodia was number one for you because Cambodia was bad.
Okay.
They tore me up there.
Yeah.
We got a new champion though. Number four, I believe, was Tanzania. Tanzania is bad because some of their mosquitoes, especially Zanzibar,
Mhm.
Yeah.
their mosquitoes have the
Malaria.
malaria real heavy. So theirs really bad. And I caught malaria like either 2 or 3 times out there in Tanzania. I was catching malaria now.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
heard it's bad too.
So we have Zanzibar, Cambodia,
So
Hmm.
that's Zanzibar.
and we also have oh yeah, Earhart, South Carolina was number one for me because every time I came here, like the mosquitoes would be attacking me. It would be attacking me so much that I thought I was going through a hazing ritual, because it was real heavy. Like I mean, my neck, everything. Like my neck looked like the back of a Nestle Crunch bar. That's how my neck used to look. Like them bumps. Like I had razor bumps. It was horrible. My wife would tell you, like, it was bad. Man, this is home. This is her hometown. Where else had bad mosquitoes? Trying to think.
For
Burundi.
me, oh yeah, yeah, they were up there
Yeah.
with Cambodia for me. They were up there with Cambodia.
Yeah.
Yeah, they were up there.
Burundi mosquitoes horrible. Every day we got bit.
Yeah.
Every single day we got bit.
Out in the evenings, you better have on long sleeves.
Yeah.
And pants. Yeah.
Yeah.
If you're out in the evenings.
Even during the daytime, we got bit every day.
Yeah.
Every
I'm
day.
saying. So here it's like,
Yeah.
in the evening time, you need to be careful.
Yeah.
During the
Here,
day, they're
mosquitoes
not like
get-
that.
Yeah, these mosquitoes get you out of here.
Yeah.
During the evening.
Yes.
So we have a new champion of mosquitoes.
Oh,
Worst
I need a
mosquitoes.
drum roll. Drum roll.
Drum roll. The place that has the worst mosquitoes in the world. And we're nomadic. We've been all over, family. We've been to Southeast Asia. Keep drumming. Just keep drumming.
Yeah, you know this.
We've been to Africa, different countries.
Bring
East
it
Africa.
on
We haven't
now.
been to West Africa yet.
Okay, that had nothing to do with it.
I've been to Peru. You keep going, y'all good.
You know.
The state, or the country and state with the worst mosquitoes is Newcastle, Delaware.
Bam! Woo! Now that's yes.
Yes.
One of your stomping grounds.
Yes. Yes.
I wasn't expecting that one.
It is.
I don't know what this is. What
And I'm gonna tell you why. You cannot go out during the daytime, Newcastle, Delaware, and not get bit up. If you're around grass or anywhere, it don't matter what kind of day, what type of. It don't matter if the sun is shining on you completely, and it's 100 degrees out there. Those mosquitoes is gonna get you.
Oh.
The worst mosquitoes ever, and they get you. Like it's bad. Like it's no lit up. It's no chill. You could have the what's this the lotion stuff on. They still get you. You got the deep woods with the deep in there. They still get you, family. Let me tell you, Newcastle, Delaware. Don't go there unless
new winner.
Yeah.
Yes. Sorry.
And they beat Earhart.
Off the list.
They beat Earhart. That's right.
Yes.
That's right. They totally beat Earhart.
You can
I
wear
thought
that
Earhart
crown.
was bad.
You can wear that crown.
Yeah, we got this. Look, Newcastle, Delaware got the new crown.
Yeah.
Let me know if y'all got worse mosquitoes that you think than Newcastle, Delaware. Let me know, family, because it's bad out there. That's right, Carla. That shit. Yeah, I'm gonna put the link in the chat in case anybody wants to call up and speak with the unapologetic nomads. Let me see. I'm gonna put it in there right now. But yeah, they definitely hold the title now. And I learned the hard way, family. I learned the hard way. Let me tell you. I was trying to do a live outside. And I learned the hard way. That's right. Is it up there? I think I put it up there. Why ain't this going up there?
It's up there from
It's up
before.
there?
From before now.
All right, there we go. All right, there we go.
Twice.
This is a little janky, the StreamYard, but hey, we're going to make it do what it do. But yeah, so we're still talking about up north and down south. So another thing, when it comes to safety, I think that down here is a lot safer than up north in Philly area. When it comes to like getting like just safety, we're getting robbed if even though it's not an everyday occurrence out there. I'm not but it's more safer areas down here from what I see. How because stuff does happen down here. Don't get nothing twisted. Stuff happens down here.
Stuff happens. Oh, yeah.
But I don't think it's at a higher rate as Philadelphia and things of that nature.
It's like it's more random down here. You'd be like, oh,
yeah. You do have to be careful. Yeah.
Yeah.
There's a classmate of mine. Oh my goodness, my heart goes out to her. I think this happened last year. Yeah, she lost her husband. They were at a gas station, and it hit the news. He got out to get gas. She stayed in the car, and a guy walked up to him, asked him for money. He didn't have anything to give him, and he shot him in the face.
Mm.
Yeah, and she lost her husband. That was like horrific.
Mm.
And it was just kind of like I couldn't believe it. Like somebody would do something like that.
Mm.
But you really have to be deranged to do something like that to somebody. But
Mm.
random things do happen, you know. So yeah, but you have to be careful. You have to be careful. Yeah, you do everywhere you go. But like things happening all the time, I would have to say no. But things do happen.
In certain
Yeah.
areas,
Certain
you gotta
areas.
look out for more of the.
And that wasn't here. That wasn't in
Yeah.
Earhart. That was in a different town.
What was that?
But I think
Orangeburg. Okay, yeah.
Orangeburg.
Orangeburg's known to
Yeah,
be a little
Orangeburg
up
is a
there.
little.
Yeah.
Be careful.
Yeah.
You gotta be careful.
Orangeburg a little up there.
Yeah.
Hmm.
So other than that, because I can't say that it's totally nothing going on because things happen.
Right.
But yeah, you have to be careful. But like a lot of things going on every day, all the time. No, I can't say that. Yeah.
So when it comes to like the cost of living, as far as like apartments for rent and houses for sale and things like that, the prices are a lot cheaper down here. Up north is insane. I don't know why prices are that high, but from what I see, the prices are cheaper down here. What do you think?
Yeah, I think you get a lot more for what you, even if the rent is, let's say, I have seen listings for, um, depending on how many bedrooms, 1,200 a month. I've seen, now mortgages. I've been told having a mortgage is a lot less than renting, a lot less.
Yeah.
There are people have mortgages less than $1,000. You know, nice homes. But rents I've seen 1,000 on up. So depending on what areas, how many bedrooms, what you're getting as far as amenities, what neighborhood you're in, yeah. So you can find some decent things. And you have, like somebody put on here earlier, you get more house in the South than in the North. So not only just a home, but you get a front yard, a huge backyard. You get, space in between you and the next neighbor. You're not stacked upon each other, so you get a lot more space. Yeah. And then when you buy a home, you might get a couple of acres a lot of land with your home. So yeah, you get a lot more. And I knew that from way back. Even real estate in the South, you get a lot more for a lot bang for your buck. For what you're getting. So that's definitely true. Um, even though the pay is less, it's still better. Yeah. And the pay is less in certain sectors. So that's not to say that people are not making money.
No, people making money out
money
here.
down here.
People making money, yo.
You got fast food places paying people $20 an hour down here.
Yeah.
No, ma'am. So you're gonna make money. Yeah, 'cause I've seen it posted, and I'm like, they're paying what?
Right,
So
okay.
there are a lot of people who I'm starting to see a lot of people moving from north to south because the opportunities are here. There's so many jobs that are available, and like places that you wouldn't even think people are making a lot of money.
People making money down here. I
Yeah.
ain't gonna lie.
Mm-mm.
Yeah.
Like somebody working fast food making like 15 an hour or 20 an
Yeah.
hour, and I'm like, what?
Hey.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And that's just that sector, so
Right.
definitely.
Higher up, it
Yeah.
gets better.
And also, I've been seeing a lot of young people who's making a lot of money. Like, and then if they're actually like have building farms and buying land and growing corn and growing just certain things, and I like to see that brothers and sisters out here farming and things of that nature. Another thing, it's a lot of businesses down here, a lot of Black American businesses down here that I've seen. How y'all think about that?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, there are
I've
quite a
definitely seen a
few.
lot. It's
Quite a few
Yeah.
people our age and younger with businesses, um, driving trucks. They're in construction. They are, like you said, farming.
Yeah.
Young people farming, buying land, like electricians, people, what else? What is that called when you masonry, that kind of stuff. So they're doing a lot of the trades that I like to see people in and pushing and things like that. So you quite a few people in different sectors and industries, which is just so inspiring to see young folks doing their thing and then working for self and doing for self and then just motivating and inspiring the next generation. I love it. I love it. Um, and then, of course, you have jobs that are available to those who enjoy working 9 to 5s. You can find that. But quite a lot of businesses. Yeah, a lot of businesses. And I'm looking forward to meeting people and putting them on us interviewing them, putting them on the channel, promoting good businesses, you know. So I
Yeah.
like that.
Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So something that I found interesting was that when we were in Africa, when we were in Tanzania just recently,
Mm-hmm.
we would see like either online or that's really where we get our news from online, but like it would show like America always in the bad light. Like the prices be high, the prices for eggs be $15 or something crazy. And it's like when we get here, it's not even like that. Like it's like the grocery prices aren't really that crazy. Like I thought it was. I'm thinking we're gonna be spending like $200 every time we go to the grocery store, but it really ain't that much.
Mm-hmm.
Um, how do you feel about that? Because when we was over there, we thought we were gonna be like $200 go to the grocery store. Eggs was $20 for 12, a dozen eggs, things like that. It's not really that bad.
Okay, no, because you know, we went shopping a couple times recently. I've been, you know, shopping like at least once a week, different places and trying out different stores to see who's the best prices. And like you can get a dozen eggs for like $4 and some change, $5, depending on if it's free range, if it's, you know, no hormones and things like that. You know, they feed the chickens well, no chemicals and things like that. So according to what kind of eggs you're buying, but yeah, you can find, um, even though that's more than what we were paying in Tanzania, but it's still not as bad as I think maybe it was maybe even a year ago. What we were hearing, it's probably the prices are cut in half now, so it's not as bad as we thought.
Yeah, it's
It's
not.
not
Even the
bad.
vegetables, you go to the fresh vegetable aisle, getting the bushels of kale for like what $1
Yeah.
two. It ain't that.
And there are farmers down here, so you can
Yeah.
go to the farmers markets and get your fresh.
probably
And I can't wait to do
Yeah,
that.
we
to
got
do
farmers
that.
markets.
You
Yeah.
can up
Wait to
north
visit.
too,
You
though.
can do that too.
Up north, you could do that
Go
too.
to the fresh
Yeah.
farmers and get your fresh produce, your eggs and stuff like that. Even those who like baked goods, you can find those things as well. So definitely, yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Good.
definitely.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I like traveling to both, because we have family all over. So as nomads, we still travel, but being here in South Carolina, it's like real homely.
Mm-hmm.
One thing I've noticed is that going to the stores, the people are a lot nicer down here. Like you have that southern hospitality. Also, shout out to Yetta B who's in the building. Yeah, peace and love to Yetta B. She says West Palm Beach is extremely expensive. I know my brother
That's
is
family
down
there.
that way. Yeah, so
Mm.
yeah, it's crazy. Florida is different.
Oh,
It's different.
Florida is different. You think it'd be cheap, but it is different. It'd be high in Florida.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. But as I was saying, like the southern comfort is true. Like people are nice down here. People say hi.
Mm-hmm.
The hospitality is just it's on a different level. It's actually scary because it's like like why are you saying hi to me right now? You coming from up north and down here is like, like all right, you aggressive with your hi and hello. Like like we tip you on for real,
Yeah.
So it's the niceness of the people will catch you off guard. Everybody seems like they say hi or wave to you, you know. Did you experience that, Ayla?
yeah, I be down here just driving and stuff. Like we be in the neighborhood.
Yeah.
Yeah, because you see like neighbors that always be running and walking or something. You just drive by it. I'm like, somebody wants to drive by the car. Just I'm like, who is it? Hi.
I remember the day we were driving with my mom in the car and we were headed to Hampton and then this lady was fishing she was off this bridge fishing and she turned around and waved. We didn't know who this lady was. She just waved at me and you were that's how people do this wave.
People will start talking to you or something. Like you start talking to people sometimes they'll start a whole conversation with you. Start telling their whole life story with you.
Because I know, you were like Why do people? I say that's just how it is.
They so
Yeah.
We're
nice.
just raised to be kind, be nice. It's
Yeah.
just what it is. It's strange when you're not used to that.
Mhm.
Because when I moved up north, I was like, ooh,
People
because
just
I
be
was born
like,
and raised here. I'm
I
like,
said,
ooh,
ooh.
this attitude.
yeah, they just
Something
be like,
else. What in the world? It's like you woke up on the wrong side of the bed. Like,
Yeah, that's
what's
how it
wrong
be.
with you?
Yeah.
So it's like that. So not everybody. There's some people,
Mhm.
but I felt the difference when I moved up north, and that was around 2003.
mm-hmm.
So yeah, I felt the difference. And Southern hospitality is a thing. It does exist, and
Mhm.
yeah. Let me see. Prudence, health, good life. Um, North and was raised in the North. It's way better. South is cheaper. I never seen a fast food in the South pay $20 an hour.
Oh yeah, no, these places down here, 16, 20. Not
I would
even
let her
you got
tell
the
you.
warehouses, you got Amazon still down here, 20 something hour, UPS 20 something hour.
Mhm.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I've seen it and I couldn't believe it. I was like, what?
Yeah.
So people are really looking, and I think ever since the pandemic, it's like hard to get people to go back to work. You have people who have
Yeah, so they
started
raise their
businesses,
wages.
so they have to raise the wages to get people to come back to work, to get workers. It's
Just
hard
your
to get
average,
people
what,
to,
Wingstop would be like 16, public
yeah,
15 an hour.
yeah.
Mhm.
So
Uh-huh.
yeah,
Yeah. So Bernie Mills said that that is too funny. Coming from New York, it was a serious adjustment to Southern hospitality. At first, I was like, "What do you mean, have a nice day? What do you want?" And that's how it be, cause up north, we pretty much like stay to ourselves. Like we if we go to a store, we gotta get
Go.
we roll. But out here, I've noticed people are having conversations. We went to the grocery store today, and our good sister Dap, shout out to Dap, who's the #1 graphic designer in South Carolina. She's sitting having conversations with people, and I'm like, do you know these people? I'm thinking, you know them? He's like, no, he just met them. Like, it's just crazy to me. You're having a conversation in the store, people you don't know.
yeah.
We were down south at the Waffle House. Now, this was in Georgia.
Yeah, that was
And the waitress, now we seen her one day. I'm like, okay, she was cool. But then the second day, she just stood there and had a whole conversation with my wife. I'm like, we trying to eat. We over here having a whole conversation. Okay, that's how y'all do it here, I guess. It was just a little funny to me. I wasn't used to that.
You be like,
What I mean? Like the niceness.
Yeah, yeah.
If you from up north, it catch you extreme off guard.
yeah.
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 It was interesting that that's happened to me over time, many places, not just in the States, but I don't know. I guess people feel comfortable, and it's an honor to just be able to listen to someone, and I'm a good listener. So I don't. Some people feel
Yeah.
they can talk to me, and they can. You can. I'm a
Mhm.
good listener. So a lot of people enjoy talking to me, and I enjoy listening to people and helping them with different things and giving them advice when I can. And
Mhm.
sometimes if I can't, I just listen. So people enjoy venting, and that's healthy. It's healthy to be able to have somebody to vent to.
Yeah, that's
So
true.
that's just who I've always been, so and growing up in the South, it has helped me to just develop that part of myself. I really I consider myself a good listener. So and that was so awesome. And actually me and that sister exchanged numbers, and I check on her, and she called last week and checked on me, and
Mm.
that was so sweet.
Yeah.
So definitely
Yeah.
that was awesome. That
Oh
was
yeah.
awesome. Yeah.
People are definitely nice down here.
Yeah.
Um
And I think that's
215
that's
Chris.
Oh yeah, Jordan. That was Jordan. That was
That was in Georgia.
nice.
That was
They
in
that was
Georgia.
oh, did
Yeah.
you look good there too? I was like,
Somebody said Southern hospitality is for real down
Yeah.
there, but they go through it too. Yes, we go through it. It's not perfect. People go through it, but it's real. It's shocking to some people, but it's like what? Yeah, it's
yeah.
real. People actually will speak to
Yeah.
you. They don't know you. They'll speak. How you doing? You having a good day? Sure. You
Yeah.
need help with that. Like my sister was wheeling the cart through the store, and this lady walks up, and my sister was looking at the watermelons, and this lady, she picked up the watermelon and put it in the cart, and my sister was like, oh, you didn't have to do that. And she said, no, no, sweetheart, it's okay. It's okay. I got you.
Yeah, like it does.
Didn't even know the lady. I'm
I was,
like,
wow.
wow.
I was had to put, it was raining outside. I'm having to put groceries in the car.
Yeah.
The lady behind the counter, she was like, "We have umbrellas. I'm gonna walk you to the car and help you because that's raining out there. It's a lot."
Yeah.
Like, yeah, actually, we wouldn't try to help. I'm like,
Yeah.
you had to do that.
Yeah, and we're talking really about white people, like just to
Yeah.
be truthfully honest, like
Yeah.
like the white people are real nice down here.
Yeah. I can't
Real
lie.
nice. And it's some brothers and sisters down here nice too, the same way. But the people who we're talking about now, like the lady who put the watermelon in the
Yeah.
cart, she was a white lady. The people I seen them conversating with today, they were
Yeah.
white people, and it was like,
They won't be saying hi to you when you walk and drive by.
now I'm not saying they're mean up north, but
Yeah.
I'm just saying I'm just not used to that. We're
Yeah.
not used to like just stopping and talking to people we don't know. At least I'm not used to doing that. Um, in Philly or in Delaware. Now Delaware used to kind of be like that, but this last time I was up there, it was different. Yeah, it was different, but it just seems like the whole race relation thing down here is more of a is cool. You know what I mean? And it was cool up north too. Like they had no problems or see anything crazy or experience anything crazy. But it just seems like it's nice white people down here, to be truthfully honest.
You would think down south is like, oh, but
Yeah.
in this state, mm-mm.
Yeah, you think it's
You
like,
might have certain
an
areas and
issue or
stuff, but
something.
still, nah, they be chilling down here. They
Mm.
be real nice. Yeah, like I said, the lady that helped me with the umbrella, she was white too.
Yeah.
Yeah, they be nice.
Yeah. And that's the guy down the
It's
street.
different. It's
Yeah,
just different.
yeah.
Man.
So it's not bad or good one way or the other. It's just how people are.
Yeah, that's
It's
just
how
different.
people
It's
are.
like like
And
you
I
said.
find that I
Yeah.
don't know, sometimes I think people need to take a trip to
Yeah.
different places because some people are just really jacked up emotionally,
Yeah.
and I think they need healing.
Mhm.
There are people that just need healing. They need to heal. It's nothing wrong with leaving where you are, take a little break, go somewhere and decompress and get yourself together.
That's true.
Because your energy, people see that, they sense it, they feel it, they smell it, whatever you want to call it. And it's just not a good thing all the time. You don't have to be all jacked up and
Yeah.
living on the edge and pissed off. You walking around pissed off at the
That's
world
true.
like everybody offended you. That's
Yeah.
ridiculous.
Yeah.
Get yourself together because and then it affects your blood pressure. Then you're
Yeah.
sick because all of that stress is not good.
I was like,
Stress is not good. I hope I'm speaking to somebody that needs to hear this. Stress is not good. Stress
No,
will
you're
take
right.
you out of here.
You're right.
There's no need to be like that. The sun doesn't rise and set because we wake up in the morning. It rises and set because God created the sun. And we appreciate those things that are created for us. And we try to be what we want people, how we want other people to be. And that's just what it is. And that's how I was taught.
Yeah.
You treat people the way you would like to be treated. And if you want to be nasty, then other people gonna be nasty to you. It's gonna come back to you in some way, shape, or form. And that's just what it is.
Yeah.
So I just think that's just how a lot of people down here they just behave.
yeah,
That's
they be
what we
like,
taught
hey,
to do.
be nice.
Just be the way you
Just be nice.
the way you want others to be. Yeah.
Yeah. And I think it is good, like for people who grew up in the city or constantly living in the city, it's good to go out and visit different places in the US and get out of that element.
Yeah.
Because that is not the whole world.
No.
And the world doesn't evolve around, just that city life. You know what I mean? Because the city life is a fast life, but to be truthfully honest, it's not a natural life. We're naturally nature people.
Nature.
Being around nature, being around grass, being around the trees.
Yes. Fresh air.
Watching how fruit grows and how different plants grow. And a lot of people, some people don't even know that apples and things come from plants. They don't know how it grows. They don't know how, they don't know nothing about nature because they're never near nature. And you're moving so fast, you don't even think about nature.
Right.
But it's so important to get in touch with nature. And I think for like young adults and children, it's important for them to like run in the grass and just get a little acclimated to nature, learn how to grow fruit and grow different plants and things like that. What's that?
I'm sure they some.
Yeah, yeah, but it's definitely important to um travel, especially in this country. This country, the beautiful thing about America is that there's so many different places. Like you have places that are deserts, like Arizona and Las Vegas. and areas like that. You have places that are tropical, like Florida.
Yeah.
I think some parts of Texas, you have all kinds of different climates and different areas, and it's good to get out and travel and go to different areas and see what area you vibe with. You might be more creative in one area than the other. You might find a different business or ideas in one area that you don't find at home. You might get more love in a different area that you don't get at home. You know, so it's definitely different to go to different areas of this beautiful country and check it out because this is a big country and there's a lot to see. It's a lot to see. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a lot. It's a lot. And like I've lived in, like I said, what's that, 4 or 5 states, and born and raised down south. So, and I know, like you said, nature is important. Being around nature at some point is very, very important. I love grounding, grass, trees, fresh air, and just being around nature. I'm a nature person. Some people aren't. That's just what it is. But I love being around nature. Even when we traveled,
Yeah.
love being around nature, being outside and enjoying the creations out there. Um, so I think it's important to be in nature, at least a couple of times a year if you live in cities, because it's a lot of noise. That's called it's a lot of noise pollution, and that is a thing. Noise pollution, light pollution, where you can't even see the stars.
Yeah.
Light pollution that you can't even see the stars at night. I used to love being out in the yard with my brothers and sisters, my brother and my sisters, and we sitting out late at night looking up at the sky, millions of stars. It's like, wow, it's just
Yeah, you can see the stars.
pitch black and quiet, just quiet, because your soul needs to be quieted sometimes. Your spirit needs to be quiet sometimes.
Yeah.
So you can decompress and get
Actually
away from the
feel
stress and
and
everything. Being able to walk around in the grass with no shoes on, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Grounding
Yeah.
and we did that as kids and didn't even know it. We were
Didn't
doing
even
that.
know you was
Didn't
doing
even
that.
know we were grounding.
Dang.
Walking around all day, no shoes in the grass.
I need to do
And
that tomorrow.
it's beautiful, and just sitting in the yard, just I don't know, just enjoying fresh air, and away from the noise and the hustle and bustle, and that's good at times. Even when I lived up north, I used to drive down south a couple of times a year just to be around this and to be with family. So I've done that,
Yeah.
definitely.
Even me, like I can't even sit in the house all day. Like, I got there at some point. Like our neighborhood got a nice lake. You can sit and even if you just sitting out and looking at the water, I got to.
Nice.
I gotta get some type of nature where I'm gonna just be feeling like, like
Dwight the mentor, did you guys buy or rent in South Carolina? So we just got here, so we've only been here a couple of weeks. So we intend on renting. We intend on renting for a while. Yeah, we intend on renting first. So yeah, Dwight, just to answer your question, I didn't want to ignore your question. So just to get ourselves acclimated to the area, and more than likely it'll be somewhere in Columbia or near Columbia, but definitely rent for a little bit and then have a chance to look around and see what areas we like. And then we'll do that, looking into buying something. Yeah. But definitely settling there. And yes, that is where Benedict College is. Yes. Okay. Definitely. That's where Benedict College is. Carla D, I'm tired of the hustle and bustle. I feel you, sis. I feel you. I've done it for years, and it's like, okay, been there, done that. Been up there, did the music, did everything, poetry, just doing shows and stuff, and teaching and enjoying people. And there's I have great friends everywhere, and family up there as well in the north. But definitely, as you get older, your soul craves different things.
That's
you know what I'm
right.
saying? You crave different things. So yeah,
When you start getting tired of that hustle and bustle,
Mm-hmm.
that's when you know you have to take a break. And it's always good to take a break.
Mm-hmm.
You done built your money up, you done hustled and bustled.
Mm-hmm.
Take your break, take some time off, take a couple months off. That hustle and bustle still gonna be there.
Mm-hmm.
You take your time off, heal your
Mm-hmm.
body, do what you gotta do, and then by the time you pretty much feel like healed and you feel good about yourself, then you be ready to get back into it. Like right now, we've been gone for so long. We want to get back into the hustle and bustle. Like, we're eager to get back into it. And that's why we're here right now doing what we do. You gotta say that.
You hit
I hit it, but it didn't hurt. Like, it was mostly my nail. Yeah, but it feels good to be back. If you are tired of that hustle and bustle, and you go want to go to a different country, there's nothing wrong with that. If you want to stay in this country and go somewhere, there's nothing wrong with that. But I find that you get a better bang for your buck when you go outside the country because things are a lot cheaper out there, and sometimes it's good to be around people who don't know you, and you could just relax and get your clear your mind, go somewhere you've never been and you've never seen before, and just experience new and different things. It's definitely a beautiful thing, and you could do that here in this country too. But I think if you want to have a better bang for your buck and be able to just splurge, definitely leave the country and go somewhere else. Yeah.
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 hmm
Funny.
Yeah, and for a couple months, especially if you ain't gotta be nowhere.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I've found that a lot of retirees, my seasoned folk, I love them, the elders, a lot of them hit us up for consultation because they want to travel, and there's nothing wrong with that. You know, they want to travel and get out, see the world, and the world is very vast. So there's so much to see, and there's nothing wrong with that. Those who want to get out and do something different. A lot of those folks, they have lived up north and down south and other places, so they've worked and worked and worked and worked, and it's their time to enjoy what is left of life. So there's nothing wrong with traveling. Yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
So true. I grew up with trees front. Okay, prudence, health, good life. So true. I grew up with trees front, backyard, uptown, Philly. I love growing up there. Different place in the city. I did that in Philly, but I love down south. I love down south now. Love you, family. Thank you so much. Shout out to you. Dwight the Mentor. I am in West Georgia. I did the bus from Dar to
Probably
Dodoma.
Dodoma.
16 hours. Dodoma.
Okay.
Okay, nice, Dwight. I'm
Nice.
glad you did
Yeah.
that.
Now I did
Nice.
yeah, I did that before too. I did from Karatu, which is up there. It's not Arusha, but it's kind of like maybe like 2-3 hours from Arusha. It's where the Hazabe tribe is. I went from there all the way to Dar es Salaam, and it took a minute. And there was a lot of different buses I had to get on. I had to get on the dollar buses and all of that. But it's definitely a good scenic view, and it's cool. It's not bad taking the bus out there. Some of the buses are actually nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, out there in TZ.
So sorry, Dwight. The mentor said Zambia border. So it must be a town named Tuduma.
Okay, Zambia border.
Because that makes sense when you said 16 hours.
Hey.
That's far.
Yeah.
Yeah, then caught a flight back from Songwe.
Okay.
Coffee country. All right.
Mm.
Nice.
Man, you was really a nomad.
Traveling, nomading.
Yeah.
That's nice. Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. Morito says the best thing an American can do is get out and know there is a real world out there. It will be much difficult to justify living in America. All right.
Yeah, I mean,
traveling is you learn a lot.
Traveling, you definitely learn a lot.
Yeah.
It is important to get out the country and travel and see how other places are. It's definitely, and when you do that, you can actually see what America is missing here, what you are missing here. You can also see what the advantages you do have here, and you appreciate what you have here more. And then you learn from other cultures and other places. Learn that knowledge, and you can either bring it here or you could just stay out here. Some people have a love-hate relationship with America, and I truly understand it. But at the end of the day, the way I feel and from what I've seen and what I've been through, this is our home here, and I appreciate what we have here. Now it's not perfect, but I do appreciate what we do have here, and you have to make the best of it. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Yeah. And if it comes a chance where we get tired of this country, we always have somewhere we can go. Yeah.
I think with family here, it's hard to say I'm tired of it. I don't want to, because we have family here, and I love my family. We're very close knit, very close. Are we perfect? No, but we're still close. And yeah, we enjoy each other's company. We spend a lot of time together. We have fun. So definitely, you know, the
Hmm.
family's here.
Yeah.
Yeah, and we make it work. We make any situation work.
Yeah,
And even when we leave, like if we leave for a long time, we always come back.
always.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Yeah. So
absolutely.
Ayla, like when you were younger, you always wanted to move
Mhm.
or visit Japan. Do you still want to do that?
Oh yes, I would like to touch down there. South Korea, Iceland.
Iceland.
Yeah, because they got that
Yeah.
water.
Yeah, I've heard
The
of
little
it.
clay baskets.
And I heard
It's
Iceland is
cute.
not as cold as you think. I have a girlfriend
Yeah,
who went.
that's not that cold.
She's been like
Not that
twice, and
cold.
she wants to go back a
The
third time. I'm
mountains,
like,
Switzerland. The mountains is tall too.
yeah,
Eh,
wow.
yeah, it's a lot of different places. Because I haven't really touched down in Europe that much myself. We only
Yeah.
was in the airport. So I still haven't even been like much that way. Asia, we was in Malaysia. Y'all know I almost forgot we was in Malaysia. Malaysia,
Mhm.
Yeah,
Thailand
yeah,
and stuff. So that was good. Southeast Asia, we got that.
yeah.
Yes. I gotta get up to the northern areas. I'm
Mhm.
trying to touch down a lot, at least every
Mhm.
continent. Well, technically,
Yeah.
Hmm. You haven't been
we
to
South America. South
South
America.
We
America.
haven't been
We
to
gotta go there
South
too.
I've been
America
to South
or
America.
Antarctica.
Yeah.
Antarctica, we
Yeah.
haven't been. South America.
In Antarctica, I gotta get there. It's still places in the States I wanna go.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
there's definitely places here I want to
A
visit.
lot of
So yeah,
places.
still some
Yeah.
places I need to go. Oh yes.
Mhm.
So yes, y'all.
Mm.
Now I heard Japan a little high. Like, ooh,
I don't think it's higher than here though. You think it's higher than here?
Where?
Japan.
Oh yes, it's
Yeah.
More expensive than here?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
I heard it's
Yeah.
expensive.
Mm.
It's like
Because
being in
it's
New
an
York.
island.
Uh-huh.
And
Yeah, it's
so,
not
and
that
it's
like New
small.
York.
So it's an island. So when you have that space that's compacted, everybody wants a piece of it, but everybody can't
Yeah.
fit. So they gotta raise the prices.
Is the
Like,
thing
Yeah, it's pretty
sideways?
expensive.
how did that happen?
Yeah.
Why does it look sideways?
What just
It turned.
happened?
It's
Something
sideways.
just turned. I don't know why.
Alright,
There we go.
there we
Okay.
go,
I don't know
family.
why
Yeah,
they
I don't know
did that.
why it didn't rain
Yeah.
sideways on us.
Yeah, that's
But
weird.
yeah, we
There
out
go.
here. Shout out to everybody who's in the room. We're gonna throw the link up there in case you want to call in and talk to the Nomads. We are definitely here, and we are here for you. You know, just you can holler at us about anything. We definitely love to see and speak with the family.
Give me a minute.
All right, take your time. Yeah, we are here for you, family. Just like Jack's song in Wonder, we're here for you. Yeah, together we are. Okay,
Together we
family.
are. I remember that.
Yeah,
E.
together we are. I actually, Jackson texted me today. He was texting me to say thank you for him building and just thanking us for everything we've done for Jackson. And I want to let Jackson know that we thank you for everything you've done for us as well. The feeling's mutual. You know, one hand washes the other. You know, together we are. You know, and that's to all my brothers and sisters out there from abroad. All my brothers and sisters, because we met a lot of cool people traveling, and I never like turn my back on any of my friends or my family out there from other countries, man. We love y'all and we definitely appreciate y'all. And my brother Zola in Tanzania, he's building the health of the Umde village, which is a health center that they're building right now, and people go there get healed and everything naturally. You know, everything is natural. We also have the Unde apartments. We have one apartment up there that we're looking to rent for a few months, and we're doing it monthly. So if you do want to get out and you're having a struggle time wherever you're at, and you want to just take a break, take a load off, and be somewhere peaceful with good people, just holler at us. And you can holler at us at unapologeticnomads@gmail.com. I said unapologeticnomads@gmail.com. All right, so we have Dwight the mentor. Did you meet Mark Meets Africa? What happened? I have no clue what happened to nobody because I don't pay attention to like any of that kind of thing. But I do see some things online, but I never met that brother. Um, and I haven't engaged in that. I don't know what's going on. So yeah, hopefully everybody is okay up there in Tanzania. I know it was I think it was a new mandate that came out or a new law that was saying foreigners can't own certain businesses there. We're going to do a live about that maybe tomorrow or so and talk more deep into that. But I believe some restaurants and small businesses foreigners can't own anymore and things of that nature. Yeah. So we'll get more into that because it's not what you think. He speaks Swahili good. That's great. Yeah. And when you go to these different countries, if you plan on staying there for a while, it's always good to learn the languages and things like that so you could connect more with the brothers and sisters over there and other people because when we see the Asians coming over there to Tanzania, they're taking Swahili courses. You know, they a lot of them speak Swahili. We seen a lot of white people over there speaking Swahili, you know, so it's we're not too good to not learn how to do that either. So when you go to these countries, it's always good to learn the language of the land and things of that nature. The law with Tanzania is good because it supports the locals. And yeah, and that's another thing. They have a law. Well, we're gonna go in that tomorrow. We're not gonna go in it tonight because my wife looked like she tired. So we're not gonna do that tonight. Yeah. Yeah, we're gonna do that tomorrow. But I definitely want to get into that because I think it's important that um these countries continue to support the local populations because a lot of foreigners go over there with big bags, you know, and they're swallowing up the business pause. They're swallowing up the businesses from the locals easily because they got the money to buy the wholesale prices and to sell the prices lower than the locals and you know they just can eat the whole economy up from the locals pause
Equality.
like yeah, economy. They can do it, you know, real easy with little effort. And it destroys the business for the locals. So I think what the government's doing over there is actually good. Yeah. But yeah. Is there any last words, babe? Because I see y'all ready to
No, no, she got
do
it.
what y'all got to
This,
do.
this, this,
Okay.
this almost it's after 9. Not. No, I think we'll get more because we're gonna get more details from boots on the ground over there about the situation he mentioned a few minutes ago. I want to make sure we get the all the facts of what's going on in Tanzania about what he just said, what Dwight the mentor just said. We always want to make sure we got all of the details and the facts before we get into that. So we'll definitely have that for you. We'll get into that tomorrow, but definitely yeah. So you have the difference between up north and down south, and yeah,
In our point of view. This is just our
in our
point of
point of
view.
view, our
Yeah.
point of view, and yeah, 929. I heard is goose. What does that mean? Okay,
Good.
shouldn't understand. Good.
What does that mean?
929.
Good.
Yeah, 929. I heard it's good. Okay. Let's have lunch. All right, great chat. Let's have lunch. Okay. Dwight the mentor. Okay. All right. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I agree with you all. Have you been to AC? Love to see what it looks like. What is night life like in SC? Oh, there's a lot going on. There's a lot of you have restaurants, you have bars, you have clubs, you have people out and about. Definitely. We haven't gotten into that here as of yet, but there's a lot going. There's always an event on the weekends. So yeah. Yeah, I know they have the back to school events happening right now. So the kids are about to go back to school. Yeah, they go back to school next week.
Dang, next week?
Yeah, next week. See, they get out late May here.
Uh-huh.
So they have a decent summer break.
Okay.
Yeah. They're going back. Yeah.
Good, family. Well, look, we thank y'all for tuning in to the Unapologetic Nomads. Make sure you go to unapologetic at gmail.com, unapologetic nomads at gmail.com. Also, unapologetic underscore nomads on Instagram, family. And yeah, if you have any questions, we are here for you, family. We're here for you. Just make sure you holler at us and things like that. And we can get with you. Also, my wife does um consultations. And she just talks too. Like if you wanna just like do a consultation for just schedule one just to talk and get things off your chest. You can either talk to her. You can talk to me too, because I'm a good listener as well.
Travel
Just
business.
request who you want to talk to, and it don't matter. We don't take no feelings from it.
Mhm.
Just request who you want to talk to, and we're cool people to talk to because we know sometimes you have to get things off of your chest,
Mhm.
and we still have the 30 for 30 because we ain't trying to hurt nobody, and we're not trying to become rich. We just know that it's a service that needs to be done. We're empathetic listeners, family.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and we're here for you.
Mhm.
We're here for you. Together we are, family.
Absolutely, absolutely. So just hit us up. And if you're interested in renting the apartment for a couple months at a time, if you happen to be in Tanzania, hit us up via email and we can set up a chat or a video call where we can talk to you about that.
That's right.
Definitely, definitely. Yeah.
That's
It's
right.
been great.
Yes.
Anything you got to say, Ella?
Like, make sure you eat healthy.
Mhm.
That's right.
Get like sunlight and like go outside and touch some grass.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, family. And we the unapologetic. Nope. Last. And we unapologetically.
No,
We
gotcha.
mad it.
All right, family. Peace.